When you think about the magnitude of an NCAA tournament win, what does that moment truly mean to you and your team?
I think when I think about it, it's we feel like we belong here and we want to continue to play and play as much soccer as we possibly can. So for me, winning this game just means that we get to play together even more. So obviously it means a lot, but we want to just continue to win so we can keep playing.
Yeah, this is what we worked for all year. So to just be on this stage and just get the job done, it's a really good feeling.
Yeah, I'm really proud of the group. We've had a really long year. We had a really tough non-conference schedule, one of the toughest in the country. And I think all year we've been playing games that had strong implications. And so for us now to be here, I think playing through that first game and just settling in, playing the soccer that we know we can play, I think now the foundation is laid, and I'm excited for the team to kind of take off, and I really hope that we can execute again tomorrow.
Awesome. What was the hardest challenge your group had to overcome today, and how did you push through it together?
I think we came out not as strong, a little bit on our heels. So I think we had to change a couple things. A lot of people got into the game, which was kind of what changed the game for us. I feel like we just played into the game really well.
Yeah, of course. We had a few injuries before coming into this game, which was kind of hard for the team, but just the depth of our roster we talk about all the time, and I think that was really shown today. So,
Yeah, I agree. It's like a lot of little things. I wouldn't say there was one big challenge. I think traveling, coming here all day, they're in the middle of, close to finals time at school. There was a big injury on our team right before we got here in the final game. So I think just kind of playing through that for the first time. And then I do think people who came into the game made a really big impact, helped us settle down, play possession, and then it felt really good for the most part.
Sweet. In matches where everything's on the line, mentality decides a lot. How did you guys ground yourself and rise to the moment?
I'll just speak for the team. I think they've kind of been doing it all year. Again, we've had a really tough non-conference schedule. Our last two playoffs games coming in, they were two of the, very high in the NPI, really top teams, and they beat top teams in the country. So we came in kind of, I don't know, mentally just, we've been doing it all year. And so I think when the moment came where we maybe weren't playing as well and we were facing some adversity, I do think the team, that's kind of what won them the game. They were able to just basically keep problem solving, keep playing. And in our team, we always say play all the minutes, which basically just means get through the next minute and the next minute, play hard until it's over. And I thought we did it. We survive and advance in this tournament, man. So a win's a win for us. And we did it. We executed. We needed to. Got our goal. Advance we go.
Awesome. There's often a turning point in games like this. What was the moment you felt the belief in the group peaked?
As soon as we combined 8 passes in a row, I was like, okay, we're good. And then I think the goal really propelled us forward too.
I agree.
And then we kept getting chances. And so the momentum kind of went. I don't know if you guys, you were on the field, I wasn't.
No, I think that the first 15, 20 minutes of the game, we weren't really finding our flow and we weren't connecting passes, but as soon as Jess is right, we were able to find the width and we, got Catherine Mallon on the ball out wide. I remember specifically we got her out wide and we started to get crosses in the box and started to have chances on goal. I think that's when we really felt more belief, and then we played our way into the game and kept it going.
Yeah, I guess kind of just to echo that, I think especially our wide players were instrumental today. Catherine Mallon, Lily, Eliza, everyone who went there. I think when they started to take people on one-on-one and just play brave soccer, it was really cool to see.
Awesome. How did the trust within your team influence the way you communicated and competed today?
Oof, that's a player
question. I think, as Jess has said, we've played against a lot of very challenging opponents and we've stepped up to the occasion many times. And this group plays really well together, and we're also just very cohesive as a group and very close. And we know how each other plays. So I think there's always a belief when somebody has the ball that they're going to do the right thing, and also the belief that if you make a mistake, your teammate's going to be right behind you supporting you and winning the ball back.
Mm-hmm. And just honestly just trusting our like preparation. Like our schedule this year is like that was the reason for it. So we've played these hard teams, and so we're ready for like moments like this.
Looking back at where this team started months ago, how would you describe the journey that brought you to this point?
Whew. Man, well, we opened the season with Johns Hopkins, so just a casual opponent there. But I think the growth of every individual player, I think everybody on the team has gotten better, and I think the team has continued to improve as the season's gone on, which has been really rewarding as a coach to see. We're not playing the same soccer. We've elevated the game. We've added more layers to our tactics, and the players are starting to execute it. So that's super duper duper rewarding, and I'm so amazed at this group. I really am. I don't know. They just keep getting better, and they really committed to like learning. It wasn't about we have to win, we have to get these results. It was like, how can we get better today? And the training environment is so competitive, and they work so hard. And there's people we didn't even travel. I do have to give a shout out to like some of the people who did not travel with us today are so hardworking. They compete their butts off every single day in and day out. And I think that's what kind of our superpower is how hard we train and how much we give in practice. I think it prepares us to play the way we have been playing and are capable of playing.
Awesome. Every win like this has unsung heroes. Who stepped up in a way that made a real difference, and why did it matter?
Mia did. 100%. I think
Catherine Mallon, not to interrupt you, but one of our freshmen today, I mean, like, we know she's a great player, but just like to step up on like a level like this as a freshman is just like major props to her. It was so fun to see.
Yeah, I mean, I want to give compliments to Mia. I thought she came in. Outside back is an incredibly hard position, especially on our team. They're really, really important for the way that we play, and I think she stepped in and shut her forwards down completely and really helped us in the attack. I also think Dylan Baker came in and played incredibly well. Got on their six, brought a lot of energy to us. Same with Ryan. First year came in, and she really was able to hold the ball up for us. I thought those players had fantastic impacts off of the bench for us.
Our center backs.
And our center backs. Well, that's a good given. So Ryan and I are just fantastic. Really and, I think a lot of the time they're trying to play them out of the game because they bring so much to us, and we were able to play around that and got Ryan on the ball, but got Maya on the ball. So that was really good.
Cool. What does today reveal about the identity and the character of this team on a national stage?
I'll just say, again, I don't think there's any, secret thing. I think the team, I don't know. I would go back to our training environment again, and I would just say, I think this group gives each other so much on a daily basis that even when things are hard and we face adversity on a stage like this, we can play through it. We can find a way to score. We can find a way to keep the ball out of our goal. We can get organized. We can play ugly when we need to play ugly. But again, I just think this group, what it has done on a daily basis is truly what kind of got us through the game today. And it'll have to get us through tomorrow.
With the next round now ahead of you, what mindset do you feel your group must carry into that match to keep the run alive?
I think the group today was like, ooh, we worked all year. We worked so hard. Now national tournament time, and they're like, I hope we don't screw it up type thing. I hope we belong here. I hope. And then kind of played our way through. And I think going into tomorrow now, we're settled. We've been out there. We played a game. I do think we need to value the ball. We've got to ping it around. We've got to have numbers around the ball. We've got to exploit space a little better when it's available. And Lake Forest is an incredibly well-versed attacking team. They're very, very dangerous in the attacking third. So we need to stay organized, break the first line of pressure, keep the ball higher up the field away from many of their talented best players. And I think we can execute. I think we can find a couple moments where we can find the ball on the goal, but really valuing the ball at a much higher level than we did today will help us win.
Awesome. I got one last question for you guys, and this might feel like a little bit of a repeat question, unfortunately. Even in victory, great teams stay hungry. What is one area you believe the group needs to sharpen before stepping on the field again?
I think just to echo what Jess said, I think we need to value the ball. We need to keep moving it. When we have the ball, we're really successful and we're able to create a lot of chances. So I think just connecting first and second passes a little bit better.
Sweet. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.